Bush with a fly ball deep to right field. Way back there, that ball is gone! Michael Bush continues his late season assault. A leadoff homer for the Cubs in Game 1.
He had 34 home runs during the regular season, and he got the count in his favor. 2-1, saw another four-seam fastball, and was able to get on top of it.
He's looking for the punch-out. On 2-2. Called strike 3. Gonna bring up Bryce Terang, lefty hitting second baseman. And Terang smacks one to right. That's down for a base hit and is off the wall. Chourio will score, and the Brewers immediately answer. Tie game.
Back-to-back doubles here.
William Contreras tags one towards the gap. That is down for a base hit. Past the diving even Happ. Terang will score. 3 straight doubles for the Brewers to begin. And they have the lead. Broken bat for Freeland. On a ball to second. Horner boots it. Everybody's safe. Here comes Contreras. And he scores.
Well, someone here in the booth was talking about how good the Cubs defense is. Nico Horner is one of the best in the game, but he got caught into deciding, was he going to throw the ball to second or just take it to first? Took his eye off the baseball.
Again, the runners go. And Perkins wins the battle. Vaughn around third. He will score. 4-1 Milwaukee. But Chourio laces this one into left field. And the hit parade continues. 2 more come home. 6-1 Milwaukee.
Breaking ball in the zone to Chourio. He stayed on it.
Corner at 98. He fans Carson Kelly.
Here by Peralta.
Couple of Ks here in the second. Off the hands, little flare. Horner unable to get there. 2 more will score. Two from Savali, and Chourio grounds one to third. Diving stop by Shaw. His throw not in time. Another run comes home.
Now they're checking on Chourio to make sure that he has not hurt himself in that sprint down the first base line. You mentioned he had the hamstring strain, right? Hopefully he didn't re-injure that for Brewers fans.
Scott Behringer is the lead athletic trainer for the Milwaukee Brewers. Pat Murphy in that conversation as well. Take a look. Well, he makes history, the first player in big league history with 3 hits in the first 2 innings of a postseason game. We'll head to the showers early with an apparent injury. Freddie Peralta, and he strikes out. 0-2 to Suzuki. And that's strike 3, a looping curveball freezing Suzuki. And ending the inning. 5 strikeouts now for Freddie Peralta. Happ strikes out. Peralta with strikeout number 7. 1 gone here in the 5th. Bush strikes out. 8th strikeout for Freddie Peralta. Great effect. And he strikes out. Number 9 for Peralta. Freddie Peralta is dealing, and the Brewers have been dominant. And this ball is driven to center field. Perkins going back. He looks up. It is gone. A home run. Ian Happ to the deepest part of the park. And Chicago has their 2nd run, both by way of the homer.
The little victories you're looking for here if you're the Cubs.
There's a drive to left field from Horner. Way back there and gone. The 3rd solo homer for the Cubs this afternoon. This one belongs to Nico Horner. And the deficit is down to 6. Ballesteros rolls over on one. It stays fair. And that'll do it. The best team in baseball during the regular season. The Brewers with a barrage. In Game 1, one of the largest postseason wins in franchise history. And the Brewers lead this series 1 game to none. Suzuki drives one to left. That ball is gone. Seiya Suzuki with a 3-run homer. Chicago strikes first for the 2nd straight game. Fireworks early here in Milwaukee from Chicago. Naga has struggled in the regular season in the 1st inning. Another payoff. And it's a high fly ball to left field. Happ underneath it in front of the wall. This ball's gone! Andrew Vaughn ties the game with 1 swing. He's done it again.
This ballpark has always been a good hitter's ballpark, and it had enough and produces 3 runs.
Jacob Mizorowski comes in relief for the Brewers A sensation when he started his major league career. Payoff pitch. Strike three. Happ tied up.
Look at the check swing from Happ.
Runner takes off from first. It's grounded right back to Mizorowski. And he'll jog all the way to the bag. Mizorowski fired up.
Middle finger on your left hand.
Contreras with a drive to left field. And the Brewers have the lead. A no-doubt shot from William Contreras.
You were saying compromise because some of the injuries. He still caught 128 games. He's still one of the best hitting catchers in all of baseball.
First career postseason home run for William Contreras. A clean inning. And he fans Pete Crow Armstrong.
Now, the hardest thing to do is try to get a guy who's throwing 100+ in the zone.
Swanson rung up. Mizorowski tying him in a knot. Churriel with a drive. Center field. Way back there. And gone! A 3-run shot from Jackson Churriel. And the Brewers lead 7-3. All 7 runs for Milwaukee via the long ball tonight.
All the runs scored with 2 outs. You just gave the number. Best in baseball. A long home run to center field, but effective.
Tucker strikes out. 4 Ks for Mizorowski. Suzuki with a fly ball to right. Shallow. Frelick. Run out of room perhaps. He makes the catch against the railing. No margin for error.
Well, maybe most right fielders, they would run out of play, but not Sal Frelick. What a play.
For the Brewers tonight. Got him. Devastating slider from Uribe. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. PCA down on strikes. 2 gone in the 9th.
Good hard slider down and in.
Is Dansby Swanson. Got him! Uribe strikes out the side in the 9th. And the Brewers have a stranglehold in this series. The Milwaukee Magic keeps rolling. They are brewing something special here in Milwaukee. Big time trouble. Bases loaded as Frelick flies one to left. That might get a run home. Ian Happ drifting over. Makes the catch. Yelich tags from third. Throw home. Not in time. 1-0 Milwaukee. On a sac fly from Frelick. Michael Busch 0 for 2 in Game 2 off the bench. Has 2 homers this postseason. Busch with a drive. Right field. Frelick goes back to the track. To the wall. Gone! Tie game! Michael Busch, a leadoff bomb once again. In a postseason where Chicago has not seen reliable offense, Michael Busch delivers. There have been fireworks early in every game of this series. Pete Crow Armstrong delivers with a base hit to right. That'll score 2, and the Cubs have the lead in Game 3.
Contact-oriented indeed by Pete Crow Armstrong.
And there goes Pete Crow Armstrong, and the ball gets away all the way to the backstop. That'll score a run. Ian Happ scampers home on the wild pitch. Suzuki to right field, curling towards the corner. Frelick slides and comes up with the catch. Sal Frelick with a tremendous catch in right. That saves a run, takes an extra base hit away from Suzuki, and results in a huge first out.
Well, this Milwaukee defense has been bailing out its pitchers all season long.
Up the middle from Bowers, a base hit. Frelick around third, he will score. Throw to third, not in time. As Durbin slides in safely, going first to third on the RBI single from Bowers. And the Brewers have cut it down to 2. The last 3 hitters, all 3 wound up singling. Lockridge lays down a bunt. It's a squeeze play. Toss home. They have Durbin in a rundown. Kelly to Shaw, who runs down the line, makes a shovel play to Busch, and he will finally get the tumbling Durbin.
He is bunting, and if it's a good enough bunt, then the runner on third should come home. But he bunted it too hard.
At first pitch, it's Jake Bowers lifting this ball to left field. Happ goes back. That ball is gone! Jake Bowers with an opposite field shot. And the Brewers are within 1.
That ball was aided and blown out of here by the wind. Bowers got a good piece of it, but it stayed in the air a lot longer than it looked off the bat. And here come the Brewers.
In front of a packed house here at Wrigley. First pitch swinging Jackson Chourio. Pete Crow Armstrong dives, can't come up with it. And it'll be a leadoff double for Jackson Chourio.
And now you have Bowers up, who had a home run in his last at bat.
2 for 3 tonight. Keller's 1-2. Caught on and missed. The Brewers leave the bases loaded with the tying run 90 feet away. Christian Yelich with the Brewers down to their final out. Yelich, a hard hit ball to second. Horner makes the play. And the Cubs survive. The Chicago Cubs stave off elimination and force a Game 4 tomorrow night.
And this beautiful play by Horner to his left. That ball was scalded, and he gets the final out.
Field, and Chourio strikes out.
Really felt like they were throwing Chourio too many strikes.
Happ with a drive, right field, way back there, gone! More first inning fireworks. Ian Happ takes Freddie Peralta deep for the second time in the series, and the Cubs lead 3-0.
The most senior of the Cubbies comes through in a big moment. That four-seam fastball floated right in the middle of the plate. I said the ball had to be crushed to right field. That's crushed. So
Ortiz gone on 3 pitches to begin the third. Contreras went around, and the Brewers strand another base runner. Terang out in front, strikes out number 4 for Boyd. Called strike 3 on the inner half. Huge moment of the game. 2-2 pitch. Yelich is gone. 6 strikeouts for Matthew Boyd, and that will be all in a start he and the Cubs needed. And he tries to jump on the first pitch, pops it up instead. Swanson underneath it, and the inning is over. Matthew Boyd loving the quick out from Palencia. And the Cubs preserve a 3-0 lead. And now Ian Happ with a drive to center field, but Perkins is there. Tried to jump on the first pitch, but the Cubs leave the bases loaded. Former first-round pick of the Cubs just a couple of years ago. And Shaw pokes this into center for a base hit. They're waving around Kelly, and the Cubs extend their lead. An RBI single for Shaw to tack on some insurance in the 6th.
Nasty pitch here by Ashby, and swatted into center field by Shaw. Good bad ball hitting right there.
Tucker with a drive to center. Perkins going back. He looks up. It's gone! Is that the knockout blow that sends this series to a 5th game? Kyle Tucker with his first extra base hit of the postseason, and it's 5-0.
You haven't seen a lot of slug from Tucker since he came back from the injury, so that's a welcome sign for the Cubs.
Michael Busch here. And Busch with a high fly ball, deep right field. That ball is gone! Number 4 for Busch in the postseason.
This is what the offense for the Cubs looked like in the first couple of months of the season. They spent 111 days in first place. Brad Murphy says home runs are thrown, not hit. That one was middle for Busch.
On the ground is short. Swanson is there. It'll be a winner-take-all Game 5 on Saturday. As the series shifts back to Milwaukee. It's what you want as a baseball fan. If you don't have a dog in the fight, this is what it's all about. Got him! And he pulls this one deep to left center, way back, and gone! The Brewers strike first in Game 5.
Listen, any game scoring first is important, but in a bullpen game, it's even more important because it allows the manager with the lead to put the pieces in place from the bullpen. I saw a lot of fastballs, a lot in the same place, up and out over the plate. Contreras missed the one prior, did not miss this one.
Seiya Suzuki will lead off this second inning.
There's a fly ball to right center from Seiya Suzuki. Way back and gone! Tie game! Punch, counter punch. Chicago has tied it with one swing.
Seiya Suzuki was the National League Player of the Week in the last week of the season. He has taken that red hot and brought it right to the postseason. Second pitch he sees from Mizorowski, the home run.
Third homer of the postseason of this young man. 1-2 pitch. Swanson goes around. He gets Happ to go around. And Vaughn with a drive. Left field. Pretty deep. This ball is gone! Andrew Vaughn has vaulted the Brewers into the lead in Game 5.
He was pure magic when he joined the Brewers. When he first came up, it seemed like every single time they needed a big RBI, he got it.
Second homer of the series, and one of the biggest, if not the biggest, as a Brewer. 2 outs, and the bases loaded. Ortiz, a ground ball is short. Swanson gobbles it up, goes the short way. A closer play than it appeared as Perkins dives in, but he is retired, as are the Brewers. And he strikes out. Contreras, a bullet up the middle, caught by Horner. The throw to first in time to double up Churio. And the Gold Glover Nico Horner with an outstanding defensive play. He snags the line drive and gets the double play. Another 2-2. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Patrick gets out of the jam. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1-2 pitch. Got him! Chad Patrick keeps it a 1-run game. Terang the batter. And Terang drives one. Center field. Way back there. Gone! Bryce Terang. His biggest swing as a Brewer. A huge homer in the 7th. And Milwaukee leads 3-1.
That ball hit 416 feet, 107 miles per hour exit velocity. And he knew right away.
Bryce Terang has his first career postseason homer. Horner smokes one to third. It's caught on the line by Durbin. 2 gone in the 8th. Tucker 0 for 3 tonight. And he grounds one to the right side. Terang is there. And we head to the bottom of the 8th. As Suzuki flies one to left. Churio underneath it. 1 gone. Ian Happ now. Uribe's 1-2. And Happ pokes this to right. Frelick makes the catch. Cubs down to their final out. Carson Kelly grounded to short. Ortiz makes the play. Ball game over. The Brewers will play for the pennant.
Only last year, this team had a 2-run lead in the wild card series in the winner-take-all game, and it slipped away. Same lead here in the 9th, and they close it out for Pat Murphy's 9 with a simple ground ball to a tight defense that the Brewers have had all season long. They traded their closer, Devin Williams. They lost their all-star shortstop and Willie Adames, and they're going to play for the National League pennant.
The Milwaukee Brewers are on to the NLCS.
Above average Joes indeed.
Undaunted indeed. For a team that defied expectations yet again to lead all of baseball in 97 wins during the regular season. And on Monday night, they'll face the reigning world champs for a chance to go to the World Series for the first time since 1982.